I'm very pleased to announce that the 2017 Telstra Queensland Entrepreneur Award winner is Bernadette Eriksen.
I didn't expect to be giving this speech. Last night at the cocktail party, they said, prepare a speech. So I did. Thank goodness, and I remembered to bring it. The last 48 hours has been somewhat of a whirlwind, and I'm truly humbled and shocked by winning this. Thank you, Telstra. I'd like to acknowledge all the other finalists. Some of you I met last night, and you're just amazing and inspiring, and congratulate you on your business success. It's quite incredible what this whole collection of women in Queensland do. Breath. For 20 years at Flavour Creations, we've offered product solutions that have raised the care standards in residential aged care, hospitals, and our community. We're about delivering better patient outcomes and restoring dignity and independence. We work with meaning and purpose. We do this because we genuinely believe in what we're doing and care about what we do. We make consistent, positive difference to people's lives. I've worked pretty hard over these last 20 years to be in this privileged position to help people in their time of need, and I do remain incredibly grateful for it. For those who have no idea what dysphagia is, does anyone know what it is other than Flavour Creations table? Hands up. Excellent, thank you, some people do. Simply put, it's a disordered swallow. So if you have a disordered swallow, you will need your foods perhaps texture modified, so pureed, and your drinks thickened. And it's okay if you end up with dysphagia, we can thicken your wine and your beer and your scotch. So you're good. Call me, I'll look after you. So, I just want to give you a little bit of an example of why we do what we do. Last year we launched a shelf-stable ice cream, which sounds bizarre. We don't do any cold chain. It's part of our environmental policy and reduce the environmental impact, so everything is shelf-stable. So when you open this ice cream, when it's ambient temperature, it's really thick pudding. Consistency, but it tastes like ice cream. And a lot of our elderly actually don't like to have things too cold. They don't like frozen things, but they still like ice cream. So they can have it frozen, refrigerated, or at ambient temperature. But the really neat part of this, it's not just about the elderly with dysphagia. Last month we had the privilege of being invited to Glenroy Special School, which is down in Victoria. I love this story. I'm sorry, I'm just going to go on and on, I think. So there's about 147 pupils there, and our state manager, Ryan, attended the day. So most of you guys are mums, you've got kids. I was speaking to Jack earlier. She's got a 7, 8 and 10-year-old. Can you imagine if your child could never have ice cream? Their 2 siblings could, but the other one that has dysphagia cannot. So every birthday party, every celebration, no ice cream, because if they eat it, they're at risk of it melting in their mouth. They could choke on it, or worse, they can aspirate it, so it will enter their lungs. So it's a high-risk industry. So last month, down at this school, Ryan rang me up, and this guy is he wasn't an elite athlete, he's a dietitian, he's been around and seen and done a lot. And he rang me up and his voice was just so full of joy saying, you've got no idea, there was these 6-year-olds running around saying, I've got brain freeze, I've got brain freeze. So I never imagined that morning, that Friday morning when I woke up, the highlight of my day would be to go home and say, I gave these 6-year-old kids brain freeze. It's bizarre, I know, but it's really, this is what keeps us going. Just these amazing stories. So, I need to thank some people. I'm very grateful for the people who've been around me and supported me on this journey. My children, I'm actually shaking now, my children are here with me tonight, Sean and Laura. I love you both and honour you. What you have done and sacrificed over these 20 years is amazing. Thank you. Very graciously, they've shared their mum with this demanding and often petulant third child, Flavour Creations. Now they're young adults and joining me here tonight. I will not go on. We don't need the sympathy orchestra, but some of the things that they've done over the years. One day when I'm in training on a Saturday, Laura's about 3, Sean's carrying this cup of tea to a resident sitting on a veranda, and I'd been away for 40 minutes thinking, oh my goodness, what's going on? They're 3 and 5. There's Laura sitting on this tiny little, she would have been over 100, there's probably 100 years difference in their age, her arm draped around this lady's neck. My kids never had grandparents. We're alone up here in Queensland. And she's chatting away 90 to the dozen with this lady who was having a ball. And I thought, what's going on here? The lady was a double amputee. And a lot of the elderly on that veranda that day had various severe physical medical conditions. The beauty of it was my kids did not see it. They just saw people that they were there to look after and play with. So this is the spirit of the company. We don't see the differences or disabilities. We see what we can do to help ameliorate people's lives and optimise their health status. So along the way, from the beginning actually, my Aunt Billy and Uncle Ron, who are in Melbourne, believed in me from the get-go. There was never any doubt and always encouraged me, so thank you to them. The incredible team at Flavour Creations. Our production manager, Phil Clipperton, has a saying, win together, lose together. So Team Flavour Creations, this is also your award, and I thank you sincerely for what you've done. I'm not done, guys. Nearly there. So to the speech pathologists and the dietitians, all the clinicians who work and support their clients and us at Flavour Creations, I'm in awe of you. They are incredible human beings, and I thank you. And lastly, to Telstra. What an amazing event that they've put on for 23 years. And the beauty of it for me now standing here, this is my opportunity to really put dysphagia on the front stage. Incorrectly, it's often referred to an older person's condition, but it affects premature babies, kids with cerebral palsy. If you think of someone you might know with MND, Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, stroke, Alzheimer's, it affects 50% of people with Alzheimer's. There are 44 million people diagnosed with Alzheimer's in the developed world every year now. There are 15 million strokes. 5 million of those people will have some form of dysphagia. This is a massive social impact, and I'm willing to bet the majority of people have not even heard of it. 12 to 15% of our population in Australia, that is over 3 million people, are living with dysphagia now. So education and awareness is key, and again, this prestigious award provides the platform to catapult the condition well and truly into the public arena. So please spread the word amongst your colleagues, your communities, your families, your friends. Jump on Facebook, get them Googling it. Who's already started Googling dysphagia? Do you know how to spell it? Let me tell you, it took me a year or two to spell it, to learn. So in conclusion, looking around this room, I see all these amazing women, and you're inspiring other women, you're inspiring me, you're inspiring our kids, our school children, the children yet to be born. One thing I've noticed with all of you, you don't accept the word no. So thank you, ladies. Because of you, I know that within my lifetime, and I'm getting old now, female leaders are going to be the norm, not the minority. So thank you.